So in today's video, we're going to do a my beautiful 1984 123 200D manual. And for those of you who watch the videos, here's Bella. She's obviously, you always see her driving in the car. She's my daughter. She owns a business called Bell Benz and she deals in older Mercs. Of course, in old Merca, we do spares. So yeah, enjoy the video. Today we're doing it the other way around. We're taking the car for a drive first, and this is my own 1984 left-hand drive, as you can see, 200D. Very rare car in South Africa. Here in South Africa, the w123 was obviously built in the petrols, the 200, 230E, the 280E in the later ones, and the 230 and the 250 in the earlier ones. But we never got the 200 diesel. I think the powers that be thought that 44 kilowatts just wasn't going to cut it. But the purpose of this video is to show you that it's actually very usable. And I drive this car a lot. I've probably put a good few thousand Ks on in the last year or so that I've owned it. And I'll just give you an idea. I find it very relaxing. I love driving it. I love the left-hand drive. You open it up here and it's so engaging. Every traffic light you stop at, you start chatting to the driver next to you. And it's a very disarming car. And being left-hand drive, it has a degree of class as well. Let's have a look here. This guy turning here. So here we go onto CV Road. And I generally just drive like that. But if I push on, so now I'm going to push on and accelerate a bit. Okay, so it's 60, 70, 80, 90, into fourth. And there we go, it's 100, which is the speed limit. So yeah, it's not blisteringly fast, well, it's not fast at all, but it's fine. You pull away, you can join traffic quite easily. I'm feathering the throttle, I'm not putting it foot, now that I've reached cruising speed, my foot's barely touching the throttle. But let me show you what it's like in just driving in normal terms. So, okay, I'll slow down to 80 here. There we go. Okay, so 80, a bit of a rise. I'm going to floor it now and let's try and see if we can get to 100. So 80, 85, 90. And bear in mind, this is in top gear. Bit of a rise here as well, it's no way down. Okay, so it's 100. I'm going to keep going. So up the hill here, it's still accelerating. 105. It does stop accelerating a little bit up the hill, but now we're leveling out again. 110. 115. 120. Okay, so now at 120, lift off the throttle. It's quite comfortable cruising at this sort of speed. And even faster, if I accelerate, you've got it goes 125, 130, 135, and it'll carry on doing that. This guy going on the wrong side of the road here. Okay, so 120, absolutely fine. So it's not nearly as slow as people make it out to think. And if you think about it, it's only 44 kilowatts, this car. 44 kilowatts, it's the same, more or less, as the old City Golf 1.3 or Uno Fire. But it is a diesel, so, if you push on with a heavy throttle, that's how it's going to go. But generally, I don't drive like that. Generally, I'm far more relaxed. Let's turn up here into CV Road. I'll just leave it in third. And this is quite a steep hill up here. And it's fine, Speed limit 60 on this road. I'm already doing 60. And it's still accelerating up the hill here, so I don't want to do that. I'll just put it in fourth and chug along. So, I really find it's more than adequate. and get exceptionally good consumption for 123. I normally get between 7.5 liters and 8.5 liters of diesel per 100 k's. Compare that to the petrol ones that are getting around 12, 13 liters, 100 k's around town, and the 240D and 300D. 300D, you're probably looking at about 10 liters per 100 k's. So yeah, man. And it's amazing. With it being a 123, everything is the same. What is this taxi guy doing here? Everything is the same in terms of braking and suspension as a 280E. So though it's only 44 kilowatts, it's as powerful. What's he doing? Anyway, it's as, so it's only 44 kilowatts, but it has the same suspension, the same brakes, the same solidity as a 280E, which is 136 kilowatts. So you have a large degree of safety here, and just a really nice car. And we're chugging along here. This is Old CV Road. It's uphill, and my foot's not at all flat in top gear. I'm going along at an indicator 75 here, and if I accelerate, it starts picking up speed slowly, but it can. So a really nice little car. And being a facelift diesel, it's got the new style glow plugs as well, so it starts very, very quickly. Hot or cold, it's 4 seconds of glow and it fires up and you go. Buzz, I think you should take it for a drive as well, yeah?
Okay.
And here this guy's cut in front, so let me pull over and then you can take over.
Cool.
So as Bella takes over driving here, once again going down the Old CV Road here in Chelsea. So Bella, you've driven this car a couple of times.
Yeah, it goes nicely.
It does, for what it is.
Doesn't feel slow.
No, it's very usable. And how do you find the left-hand drive?
It takes some getting used to, but
You just need to stay close to the pavement, eh?
Yeah. It's not too bad though.
Yeah, once you get used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I switch between this car and the other cars, and I don't battle at all. It's just like, when I'm in here, this is where, where you're supposed to drive. Wow.
At least there's no one coming.
But one of my favorite things about this car is the black interior.
Yeah, me too. It really looks
really
nice.
Cool there. Something different.
I wish there were more like this with black interior.
I don't know why we didn't get it. And the same goes for 126s here in South Africa. We just didn't get them. With
only some 124s.
Yeah, some 124s, the sport lines, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a relaxed drive.
About the same as a 240D.
Do you find that?
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, Bella, of course, owns a 240D. And that's the thing, there isn't really a noticeable difference in performance between this and a 240D. Very sweet motor, these own 615s. This particular car has done 260,000 k's, not 259,000. Going into Old CV Road here, or New CV Road rather.
Someone coming behind us. The diesels are so nice.
Yeah?
The diesels are very nice.
Yeah, I know they are. Just nice, relaxed drive. But I mean, you know, if you actually just change your mindset, firstly, you live longer. There's no point in driving like an idiot and driving at, you know, 120 everywhere you go. I mean, you're doing 100 k's an hour. It's a speed limit here. You're going as fast as any car is legally able to go along this road.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? And you're catching up with the cars in front.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's very relaxed. I mean, if you look at that, I mean, we've been driving around, look at the oil temperature, the oil pressure, the temperature of the car, all is exactly where it should be in a 40-year-old Mercedes. For the walk-around portion of this video, we're in a different location. We're down here at Sardinia Bay Beach. Beautiful, beautiful beach here in PE, one of the best beaches of the country. You go over these dunes and it's magnificent, and it's a coastal reserve, so really, really nice. If you're ever in PE, come and have a look. But yeah, just taking a quick walk around. Since I got the car, there is a restoration video I've done on it, which I'll share a link in this at the end of this video as well, where you can have a look. But yeah, beautiful Euro w123. So the differences lie in the little rubbers around the edge of the bumpers here. So these over here, they're different to the South African ones. The South African ones have a silver bumper around here. The other difference is that this over here is silver on the South African ones. Yeah, sort of sets it apart a bit. Obviously a 200D badge. Got the hubcaps. I've got a set of bunts in the old Merc gown. I was thinking of putting them on. The Mexican hat or bunts or MB1 alloys that came with as an option on 123s. But I actually like the look of the hubcaps. So I've kept it on here. The other thing you'll see from the restoration video is that we did black interior in it. It wasn't something that was available in South Africa. We had tan and we had caramel type of color and brown, cream and green and navy, but not black inexplicably. So that's inside there. While I open up the bonnet, Bella can show you around the inside of the car, show you what the interior looks like there. We also remanufactured the dash. When I bought the car, you'll see from the video that I share in this link at the end, it had a navy interior, but the person I bought it from had put in cream seats, and it really didn't look nice. So I battled to find navy seats in good condition. So yeah, the black worked. And here we go. It's an OM615, 2-litre motor, and yeah, runs beautifully. 44 kilowatts. I think torque's around 120 newton meters, 116, somewhere around there. But as you can see from driving it, it's more than adequate actually. The other nice thing with it being from the Netherlands, got fog lights, better yellow. Yeah, just a very cool car. And a very usable car. You know, for daily drive, a 123 diesel, there's very few things that are better, certainly in terms of 40-year-old cars. As you know from the many videos we've done on Bella's car, her 240D is over 630,000 Ks, and she's had it for 8 years and drives it on a daily basis. So very, very usable, and I think it turned out really, really nicely, and it just shows you, don't worry about small capacity diesels. They're actually perfectly adequate, and though, as I previously said in the video, you didn't get the 200D here, the 240D you did, and there's lots of them around. Great, great cars. Anyway, I reckon that wraps up the video. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoy our videos, please subscribe to the channel and like this one, and tell your friends and family about it. Have a good one.